Suppose say you have multiple teams. Now for simplicity, I'm just taking three teams. Obviously, if you have only 2 or 3 teams, then don't even think about SAFe, because SAFe is a heavy framework. So only when you have more than 50, 60 people, you think about implementing SAFe with art. Now we have these 3 teams. We have, suppose these are the iterations. Iteration 1, iteration 2, 3, 4. Now SAFe suggests that one PI boundary has to be between 8 to 12 weeks. So usually we say 10 weeks. Usually most of the organizations are seeing 10 weeks of PI. So these 5 iterations together, we call it as one PI. So here, now suppose say, today is what, 18th? So this is 20th December when we are starting the iteration. And probably after 2 weeks, on 31st, we are ending it again. This is 31st December. Now here, before we start the iteration, this is where for about 2 to 3 days, which is 15th, 16th, 17th, to do the PI planning. Now the thing is, all these 100 people or 125 people, we come together and plan together once in a quarter. And we go back, we have formed in the PI planning, we have this program backlog. In PI planning, we decide who is going to work on which feature and how many user stories. And we plan together once in a quarter. And then we go back and then continue our work for 5 iterations. So that is why SAFe says the iteration has to be 2 weeks. Now, hold on to your question of PI planning. What does it happen? So we'll cover in detail. But this is the reason why SAFe says you should have 2 weeks of iteration so that we don't delay this. It has to be once in a quarter. Again, because of, imagine 125 people coming together for 2-3 days, not doing anything but just planning. It is an expensive affair. So we don't want to do that every month. So we will do it once in a quarter. And for that reason, we have 5 iterations and 2 weeks of iteration.
So in 2 weeks, they follow all the Scrum process, like respective validation and everything, and to deliver something?
Yeah. So whatever we have, the sprint planning for individual or the iteration planning for individual teams, they remain intact. So within this iteration, whatever we had discussed about Scrum process remains intact. We'll have iteration reviews, retrospectives for each team. Now, 31st December, we completed the iteration. Every team is going to have their own teams, iteration reviews, iteration retrospectives, and probably on 2nd or 4th of January, we are going to have something called system demo, where we are showing the integrated code, preferably from our staging environment, the code which has been integrated from all the 10 teams. So that now we don't wait till end of 10th week, we do frequent integration of all the 10 teams work. And that is one benefit where we have this synchronization, right? Everybody starts together on the same day and we end together. So we have same cadence, which is 2 weeks, and we synchronize with each other so that we don't have integration issues.
So in here, every iteration is just 2 weeks. There is no negotiation at all. It's time box, right?
Yeah, time box 2 weeks.